Thank you. And you win the lotto. You open. Yeah, you're
oh
gonna
boy,
open.
okay. Let's see. What songs do I know?
Always a question, isn't it?
Good vibration.
Yeah, good
Okay.
vibrations. That's a great song.
I can open. Okay. That's a strong open. That's up
You
there.
can do it.
Okay.
B.
B flat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that B.
My bad. Let's see. This is the title of my new CD out there. I wrote this with a girl in Nashville named Tiffany Gassett, and we sat down. We just met, and I think this was our second song, but we were still getting to know each other. And she mentioned that she grew up, spent part of her childhood living in St. Thomas in the Virgin Islands, living on St. Thomas, and I grew up. My grandparents chartered a sailboat there for about 20 years when I was a kid. So I lived on it and chartered it, and that was kind of their retirement job. They bought a sailboat, moved to St. Thomas, and my grandpa did it from 60 to 80. So I got to go down there and visit them every year and hang out on the sailboat. And so we both had that connection to St. Thomas, and we just wanted to write like an island kind of tune. So we ended up writing this song. Is called Good Vibrations. My goal is to get the streaming numbers so my song pops up ahead of the Beach Boys version. So if you can all go home and put it on, and just even turn it down, but put it on loop, and that would really help. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's something spiritual. She wears juju beads and she believes in miracles. And now I do too. But she's the kind of girl that can take your world and turn it right side up. Yeah, it's what she does. She's got a dream catcher on a rearview mirror. Ever since I met her, I just wanna be near her. She got a smile that's warm like the sun. She put the lime in the coconut rum. She calm, she cool, whatever the mood. Everything she do make me feel good. She's into yoga and meditation. She's all about the good vibrations, yeah. She opened my eyes, let in the light. It feels like I've been baptized by her love. Yeah, she got the touch, sprinkles fairy dust on everything, and that's fine by me. She put a dream catcher on my rearview mirror. Ever since I met her, I just wanna be near her. She got a smile that's warm like the sun. She put the lime in the coconut rum. She calm, she cool, whatever the mood. Everything she do make me feel good. She's my yoga, my meditation. She got me all about the good vibrations. Good vibes for only one life. Let me tell you about a time when all I saw was stop signs. She wrecked my paradigm with such a simple message. Life is what you make it, you create. It's all in your perspective. From New York City's harbor out to Santa Barbara, got a little farm town in between. Yeah, you know you got her. She's the girl that puts love above the world's hate. She'll show you God even if you don't reciprocate. She put a dream catcher in my rearview mirror. Ever since I met her, I just wanna be near her. She got a smile that's warm like the sun. She put the lime in the coconut rum. She calm, she cool, whatever my meditation. She got me all about the good vibrations, yeah. Good vibrations, yeah. All about the good vibrations. Ooh, yeah. Here we go. It's all about the good vibrations. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That's great.
Great song.
I didn't know you rapped.
Occasionally.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that was a nice, wonderful, upbeat
We're here.
song. We're here. Well, this song is about the unpredictability of life, and that's pretty much how I'm going to introduce it. It should be fairly self-explanatory as we get through it here. But once again, thank you guys so much for being here. Emma shared her dreams with the drunk who lived below her. Bill would listen, but he never understood. 'Cause he's still sipping from his morning coffee cup of Gordon's, while she hopes that her life would do some good. When I think about it, I live somewhere in between there, just counting time and dollars that I spend. Two sides of a coin, one road leading somewhere, another heading quickly to an end. His silver-platered boyhood and a full ride through the ivy can't always overcome a shot of gin. 'Cause too late he discovers the doctors need good lawyers when a patient meets an unexpected end. Well, she was born to little except the gift of vision, of knowing everything she could become. 23 and anxious, a young maiden on a mission, with little time to crawl before she runs. Oh, when I think about it, I live somewhere in between there, just counting time and dollars that I spend. Two sides of a coin, one road leading somewhere, another heading quickly to an end. Somehow she convinced him that he needed to dry out. It was a debt that he could not repay. Well, Emma found a job in a tall tower in Manhattan right before one dark September day. Oh, when I think about it, I live somewhere in between there, just counting time and dollars that I spend. Two sides of a coin, one road leading somewhere, another heading quickly to an end. Oh, when I think about it, I live somewhere in between there, just counting time and dollars that I spend. Two sides of a coin, one road leading somewhere, another heading quickly to an end.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, somebody was asking me out there about the writing process in Nashville, how people get together and meet up and co-write, and it is a really great city for that, and to be around such awesome writers and just kind of push yourself. I wrote this song with Tiffany, the same girl I wrote the last one with, and we started talking about books we'd read, and I had recently read The Alchemist, and she was into that. And has anybody read that here? Anybody here read that book? It's a great book. And there's a line in there, and the line is, the phrase that caught my attention was jealous of the wind. And so we wrote a song about being jealous of the wind.
You don't have to answer to his daddy or stay in this old town. You don't have to work in the factory until the lights go out to see the same old faces and wonder if they care. I have the same old conversations that go nowhere. Can change direction and change its mind. It don't ask questions or answer to time. Well, it's free to leave without even grieving. Damn, I am. I'm jealous of the wind. You don't ever wonder what she's thinking. It doesn't shed a tear. And if it ever wants to see her, it can be right there to whisper in her ear and kiss her on the face. And when she disappears, it doesn't feel the pain. It can cut through heartbreak and laugh at love, and there ain't nothing it can't rise above. Well, it's free to leave without even grieving. Down I am. I'm jealous of the wind. Can change directions and change its mind. It don't ask questions or answer to time. Well, it's free to leave without even grieving. Damn, I am. Yeah, I'm jealous of the wind. I'm jealous of the wind. jealous of the wind.
Thank you.
Nice song.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure and an honor for us to be here. That's for sure. Thank you for that. And thanks for having a room like this. I mean, this is not every.
I haven't been in another place like this. Have you? Or there?
No.
I mean, I've played house concerts, before, but as far as people who create something like this, this is one of a kind. It's really neat. So.
Randy's COVID project.
Yeah.
Some of us look back at last year and say, "Wow, if I'd only done that," and then we see other people who said, "Wow, look what I can do," and they did it. Anyway, it's an honor to be here. Probably a little more Beaumont coming through on this one. Oh, I think I was out in California when I finished it.
Sun on my skin, sand in my hair. I walk the shore, but I don't see you there. But I know I'm doing okay, as long as you ask me today. Shadows grow long, but shadows don't last. Whatever went wrong, just a piece of the past. But I know I'm doing okay, as long as you ask me today. I wasn't looking for you, moving beyond is what I have to do. Fool myself if I must, looking for a lie I can trust. Morning sun peeks through shutters half closed. I kick off the sheets and leave dreams unexposed. But I know I'm doing okay, as long as you ask me today. Myself if I must, looking for a lie I can trust. Noise of the night, din of the day, neither can chase the silence away. I thought I was doing okay, if you only asked me? Why didn't you ask me if you only asked yesterday?
Thank you. Very nice. Thank you.
Looking, John Prine. We had a request for John Prine. So I've played this song for a long time. It's probably one of the first songs I learned how to sing. And John Prine was an amazing songwriter. I'm sure you're all familiar, but really a special mind. And this song, for some reason, I mean, it just doesn't get old. He wrote about this subject in a way that, it's still relevant today. And this is called Paradise. Travel to Western Kentucky, where paradise lays in a backwards old town, so often remembered, with so many times that my memories are worn. So Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by slaves. I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Well, sometimes my family'd go down the Green River by Rochester Dam and the Abbyton Jail, where the air smelled like snakes that we'd shoot with our pistols, but empty pop bottles were all we would kill. So Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the river where paradise lays? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Then the coal companies came with the world's largest shovel. They tortured the timber and they stripped all the land. Well, they dug for their coal until the land was forsaken and wrote it all down as the progress of man. So Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the river where paradise lays? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late
body's cold train is hauled away.
Thank you. Brian Kalinec on harmony vocals.
That was really good.
You know, I probably played that song before you were even born. I love that song. That's a great song. Great choice. And I even knew some of the words.
Yeah.
Look at that. No, it's a wonderful song. All right. Okay. Randy, this is for you.
I'm ready.
This song was inspired by my grandfather, and you know, he was one of these guys who fixed anything on the farm, and some of you have probably heard the story, but he very, very handy. And you know, when there's really no Angie's List for farmers. Let's call it out for what it is. So you have to know how to do a lot of stuff. You have to be very resourceful if you own a farm. And so he he used to fix farm implements, and it was just nothing to him. And every time we'd come to town, the benches would be painted a different color. It was whatever leftover paint he had, he painted the benches. And so, needless to say, the paint would chip off, and you'd see 80 colors or something like that. But the thing that always used to really, just kind of blow me away was watching him repair barbed wire fences. And he would, just start building these things, and so it inspired this song, and I hope you enjoy it. Like raindrops sifting slowly through the window screen, the minutes drip their torture on this August afternoon. My fingers flip the moisture off the canvas of this canteen. Though I wipe my brow, the sweat returns too soon. 30 some odd holes I'll dig before the sunlight fades. 3 strands of new barbed wire lay coiled upon the ground, waiting to be stretched intact to the cedar posts I made. From 2 trees lightning struck, and last Tuesday I cut down. Oh, there's a joy in every task I finish well, true satisfaction hidden in my stoic countenance, a certain rugged pleasure that no one else can tell. I build a bit of me every time I build a fence. A 100 head or so will graze in this pasture when it's fenced. All this effort will be worth it in a week or 2. There'll be no celebration, no cheering will commence. This cattle could care less about the work you do. And there's a joy in every task I finish well, true satisfaction hidden in my stoic countenance, a certain rugged pleasure that no one else can tell. I build a bit of me every time I build a fence. What some call solitary, I call peace of mind. The simplest existence works best for me.
Though I drink a beer with buddies at that bar on 59, I truly crave this natural camaraderie. Well, there's a joy in every task I finish well, true satisfaction hidden in my stoic countenance, a certain rugged pleasure that no one else can tell. I build a bit of me every time I build a fence. Oh, I build a bit of me every time I build a fence.
Thank you. You bet. Thank you.
Isn't that the title of one of your albums?
Yeah, it was my second CD. The Fence.
This is a tune called Heavy as the Crown. Tell me what you see. Does your vision hold a place for me? I can't seem to let it be. Turn it loose, set it free. This weight on me, heavy is the crown of the kingdom, holding out all that we believe in. The walls are standing proud, but everything falls down. Heavy is the crown. Tell me with your words what you have that you don't deserve. Abandoned by the purpose you once served. Broken trust can't be returned. What have you learned? Heavy is the crown of the kingdom, holding out all that we believe in. The walls are standing proud, but everything falls down. Yeah. Heavy is the crown. Are on our own, we're nothing else but alone, afraid we'll never find our way back home. And turn the page and close the book, and turn around for one last look. The words are written there, the end. Heavy is the crown of the kingdom, holding out all that we believe in. The walls are standing proud, but everything falls down. Heavy is the crown. Heavy is the crown. Thank you.
Brian, Janet would like to hear
hear demons falling down.
Oh.
I'm wondering if you're going to play that pretty girl with guitar behind you.
Oh yeah, I will. In fact, let me do that right now. There's a story there. Today is a kind of special day for me and for KJ and for some of us who knew Steve Weisberg, including. No, that's okay. Y'all knew him? Y'all knew him?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pictures back in our memorial for him.
Good. Anyway, Steve passed away on this day, and
Was it today?
it was today, yes. And his favorite food was Mexican food. And I have to kind of tell you how I met Steve, because first it starts with meeting KJ, this lady in Pennsylvania that I do a duo thing with, and we met in 2013. Soon after that, she said, I have this friend who wants to come down to Houston and get involved in some musical education. And it was Steve Weisberg. And she told me, said, oh wow, yeah, have him call me. And then we met at an Uncle Calvin's that I played at in Dallas. And so we got to talking, but that was the same year that he was diagnosed. And so that was 2013. And so I got a call on Mother's Day the following year. It was at my we were at our daughter's house. And I got this call, and this lady said, "I'm Steve's neighbor. I've just put him on a plane. He's coming down to Houston." And so I've never told this story really to many people, but and so I was the guy that took him to the hospital. And then a couple of weeks later, he was gone. But I got a chance to know him enough, and we had a chance to know. And then during that time, his brother Dick came down. I'd never met Dick, and so his brother Dick came down, and we got to know each other. So Dick and KJ and I and his wife and Pam, we've all had a chance to get together and know each other better. But he gifted me this guitar, which was Steve's.
Wow.
And so I feel this tremendous responsibility to play it, and I'm playing it quite a bit, but I'm gonna play it on this particular song, which it's I don't know if it's the right song to play it, but well, this is the one that I have, but let me see what else I could do. Oh, I know what I could do. We'll do this one instead.
There's a mint on her pillow, her bed's been turned down. She's ready to turn it, she's finally unwound from her day full of meetings and her night on the town. She's finally arrived and no one's around. She's Lone Star lonely in a 5-star hotel. What she really needs, no one can sell. She draws the curtains on those New York night skies, and she softly wipes the tears from her eyes. Well, there's a guy back in Houston who waits patiently. He's always known what she wouldn't see, but he's growing tired of loving for two. While she brokers a merger in some room with a view, she's Lone Star lonely in a 5-star hotel. What she really needs, no one can sell. She draws the curtains on those New York night skies, and she softly wipes the tears from her eyes. Her business trip's done as the plane touches down. She's ready to get home. She's finally unwound from her day full of meetings and her nights on the town. But there's a note on her pillow and no one's around. She's lone star lonely and her heart just fell. She knows she needs him, but he's wished her well. She draws the curtains on those Houston night skies, and she softly wipes the tears from her eyes. Lone star lonely,
Thank you. Thank you, Eric.
For what?
All right.
You ready to
Yeah, I'm ready.
play a little Spanish style?
Absolutely.
I bet you can do it. I heard you messing around with it. This is off the new album. It's called Nothing to It.
Sound the alarm. There's nothing safe here. Who knew reckless had arms? Everyone stand clear when the beat hits the floor. In artistic explosion, she'll need space to explore her endless conclusion, like her feet on hot coals. She's out of control, and she acts like there's nothing to it. Like a record player goes where the groove is. The only rule is just get up and move it. She acts like there's nothing to it. Once you start, you can't stop. In the rhythm you loosen. Give your head to your heart. Don't be afraid to look stupid. Feel the beat in your chest as the melody haunts you. Letting go of what's next. There's nothing you can't do. And she acts like there's nothing to it. Like a record player goes where the groove is. The only rule is just get up and move it. She acts like there's nothing to it.
Take it in.
Yeah, she acts like there's nothing to it. Like a record player goes where the groove is. The only rule is just get up and move it. She acts like there's nothing to it. Like a record player goes where the groove is. The only rule is just get up and move it. She acts like there's nothing to nothing to it.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Nice picking.
Very cool.
I like that one.
Thank you.
Sounds like this album you've got going is a good investment for folks.
Yeah, definitely.
I agree. I agree with you, Randy.
3 years of blood, sweat, and
Yeah.
tears.
Yeah. Yep.
You're hired, Randy.
Yes, you're hired.
Let's see here. Oh, let's do this one here. I heard somebody say something about this. Key of E flat. You know,
Okay.
perfect mandolin key.
Oh, I love that.
I wrote this song as an apology to my wife. You could easily be through with my prickly point of view and my agitated sense of circumstance. I know I'm not an easy road. I'm a car that's always towed. Just because I like the music doesn't mean I'm gonna dance. Well, you've seen me at my worst. You're still hanging around. I've become uncursed. See those demons falling down. There would not be such a guess if you needed to redress the inconvenience of the time you spent trying to improve the motives of my moves. Smooth these edges off this ragged piece of flint. Jagged, jagged, jagged. Well, you've seen me at my worst. You're still hanging around. I've become uncursed. See those demons falling down. Temptation looks to sneak, become the centerpiece on this table where I feast. So I sweep my arm to clear away the beat. Tell us about it, Eric. Well, I try to change my ways, but I still need you to pray. Your intercession just might turn the key. It might unlock my past, but hot air rises fast. Hope all the pieces left will be the better parts of me. Well, you've seen me at my worst. You're still hanging around. I've become uncursed. See those demons falling down. See those demons falling down. See those demons falling down. Take us home, Eric. Wonderful. That concludes the aerial portion of the evening. Oh, man. Wonderful. This
That was
is.
a good song. Really
Thank
good.
you. Thank you.
Y'all ought to take it on the road, you know?
Yeah. Let's do it, Brian.
Let's do it.
How you guys doing? You got a few more in you? Okay. 10 or 20. Let's see.
Good for you.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna do. This one's called "Easy on Me." This is a. When I was getting everything together for this album, I had to kind of write out about the songs, and talk about them. And sometimes when you're writing a lot, you're writing songs that you like, but they're just not right for the project. And I've been doing that for quite a while. Couldn't write the right song that I really wanted to put on it. And so I sat down with the co-writer, and we beat our heads against the wall for 4 hours, and decided to try again, next week. And I left that session. I was kind of frustrated, and I just started took a breath and just said, "All right, I'm done trying for a while." And kind of out of the blue, out of nowhere, here came this little melody, and a little song, and I started humming this thing. And by the time I got home, I'd written, basically the whole song, driving my car. So this is called "Easy on Me," and it's just funny how they come in.
I sat down to write a list of the pros and cons. Since we started this, it'd be short and concise, take almost no time. Here's what it'd say in 4 simple lines: you make it easy, easy, easy on me to be completely carefree and light on my feet. And there ain't nothing that has ever come so naturally. You make it easy, easy, easy on me. Well, I hope it's clear, no shadow or doubt, why I just can't go back to life on the ground since you lifted my heart right from the start. You don't have to try, it's just who you are. You make it easy, easy, easy on me to be completely carefree and light on my feet. And there ain't nothing that has ever come so naturally. You make it easy, easy, easy on me. Wonder what it'd be like as a blackbird up in the sky, drift and wander wherever my mind would go. You make it easy, easy, easy on me to be completely carefree and light on my feet. There ain't nothing that's ever come so naturally. You make it easy, easy, easy. You make it easy, easy, easy on me to be completely carefree and light on my feet. There ain't nothing that's ever come so naturally. You make it easy, easy, easy on me. On me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You should get frustrated more often.
I know.
I'll tell you
I
what.
should.
Very
Yeah.
nice song.
I should say I'm done writing songs every day. Tired of it.
This also was a song assignment at that same conference from years before, and the title was on the song prompt. It said, "It's 2012. The world is going to end. What do you do?" And so I thought, well, what kind of a prompt is that? But then I got to thinking about it. I said, well, I'm just going to write my feelings about all that. As far as I know, I'm still here, so I apparently missed the boat. But this is my comment on that, and it's called "Blessings of This Day." Another famine, a different war. We wear all of these disasters on our sleeves as we collect our battle scars. Do we spend a lot more time down on our knees? Could it be fact or merely fiction? Should we believe some ancient Mayan priest prediction? Who's to prove it anyway? Let's just embrace the blessings of this day. A drowning flood, a raging fire. Have we broken past the flexure in this bend? Have we provoked some divine hour to the point where our existence is finally at an end? Could it be fact or merely fiction? Should we believe some ancient Mayan priest prediction? Who's to prove it anyway? Let's just embrace the blessings of this day. I'm okay with all those mysteries that I can't understand. I'm fine with knowing that I wasn't clued into the plan. Must we seek those perfect answers to find comfort in our insecurity? Or take that leap like daring dancers to find the kind of faith we truly seek? Could it be fact or merely fiction? Should we believe some ancient Mayan priest prediction? Who's to prove it anyway? Let's just embrace the blessings of this day. Who's to prove it anyway? Let's just embrace the blessings of this day. Thank you.
One more each.
Huh? Yeah, one more each.
We got one more song each for you guys. Thank you so much for coming out here, and it's been a real pleasure playing for everybody and playing along with Brian. So hopefully we'll be back, and hope you guys will come out and see us again. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is a tune called "Living Life," and this was another one of those frustrated moments, actually.
Oh.
Keep
them coming.
I know. Yeah, I actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I had anybody drink coffee in here? Yeah, okay, me too. For some reason, I wanted to do a little coffee detox, and it was about 2 weeks in, and I was like, oh, just oh. It felt like the lights weren't on outside, even during the middle of the day, and but I ended up writing this song in the middle of that. So it was a nice little ray of sunshine. It's called "Living Life." Well, the summer air is finally here. Lean back in a lawn chair. Plant your tiki torch in the ground. Turn the telephones on airplane mode. We ain't got nowhere to go. Everybody's gathered around to take a day and celebrate what living life is all about. I got my lady on my lap. All my friends are kicking back. It's what living life is all about. It's a kinda hazy, more than lazy, making future good old days, swapping lies for memories. Here's to grassy feet and cheers to being friends and family is all you need, the cure-all kind of remedy. When you take a day and celebrate what living life is all about. I got my lady on my lap, all my friends are kicking back. It's what living life is all about. Take it, Brian. So you squeeze them tight and say goodnight. Wish them well till next time when everything feels just right. And you take a day and celebrate what living life is all about. I got my lady on my lap, all my friends are kicking back. It's what living life is all about. Yeah, when you take a day and celebrate what living life is all about. I got my lady on my lap, all my friends are kicking back. It's what living life is all about. Yeah, it's what living life is all about. It's what living life is all about. Thank you.
I love that. Well, I'm going to stay in the same key.
Okay, sweet. I love that key, especially on the mandolin.
Oh, good. Well, then I'll move it up a half step.
Oh,
No, I'm
yeah.
kidding.
Yeah, that's an inside joke. He knows.
Yeah.
He knows how to throw a wrench in what I know how to do.
I throw wrenches into my own stuff.
Yeah.
No, anyway, thank you all so much
Yeah.
for being here, and
Our pleasure.
Randy, Helen, thank you all so much. I mean, this is just a great time, great evening, great place. Y'all do so much for singer-songwriters and for other performers and so many, and so and y'all just keep doing more and more and more to this place. I mean, this is just this is, as you well know.
I do.
But this is
Firsthand.
this is just first class, and thank you so much for having us,
You bet.
and thanks for pairing us up. You know, this
Yeah.
is
Great pairing, Treadway. Do it again.
All Brian's idea. No,
Brian's idea?
actually, it was lucky because I was thinking about both of them together, and they both already knew each other and everything, so it worked out great.
Yeah.
Yep.
We even like each other, so that's always a plus.
Yeah.
Well, I can only speak for me.
I like you too, Brian.
Thank you.
Put that to rest.
Yeah. Oh man, we could get in a lot of trouble, Stucky. All right. Well, this is. I wrote this song a number of years ago, and this is actually on the Kalinec and KJ CD. But it was one that was kind of fun, and I hope you enjoy it. And I think I've played it here before, but we're gonna have some fun with this.
Cool.
I'm not getting any younger. I'm not fooling anyone. I'm not singing about hunger. I'm not harping on those guns. I'm just happy to wake up and put some butter on these buns. I'm living what's left over for me. I don't sing of independence. There's probably no such thing. Just maniacal resistance to someone you're gonna need. Sometimes it makes me wonder why the Lord still lets us breed. I'm living what's left over for me. Join in. What's left over? That's all I'm gonna need. What's left over? That's good enough for me. What's left over? Any more than that is greed. I'm a living what's left over for me. I don't keep up with the Joneses. I don't like the way they play. I don't need their fancy cars. They can't afford them anyway. My life's just a farce, a hustle on parade. I'm a living what's left over for me. All right, everybody. What's left over? That's all I'm gonna need. What's left over? That's good enough for me. What's left over? Any more than that is greed. I'm living what's left over for me. Erik Stucky. I don't keep up with the market. Most likely fall or rise, but there's something sure exciting about rain clouds in the skies. A sudden flash of lightning is beauty to my eyes. I'm a living what's left over for me. What's left over? That's all I'm gonna need. What's left over? That's good enough for me. What's left over? Any more than that is greed. I'm a living what's left over for me. One more time. What's left over? That's all I'm gonna need. What's left over? That's good enough for me. What's left over? Any more than that is greed. I'm a living what's left over for me. Well, I'm loving what's left over for me.
Thank you all.
We nailed an ending.
We have an ending. Houston, we have an ending.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so
Thank you very
much,
much.
guys. Thank you.
Great.